Hello guys, welcome back to my world of fragrance. This has actually become our world of fragrance, I feel, because we share so much with each other from the world of fragrance. So today I am doing a blind testing for you guys. This is an actual blind testing, hence the blindfold is back. And yeah, I'm so excited. So today we are testing MOTIF OLFACTIF, which I feel like their actual logo looks like my earrings. Do you see it? I was not in the mood to put on makeup or anything today, so whatever. I'm gonna be wearing a blindfold anyway, so it's all gonna be coming off if I wore any eye makeup. So I have covered up the samples as usual. They are all in this little case that they all came in, and I will also be blindfolding myself. So MOTIF OLFACTIF is a brand that was started by a person who used to be reviewing things on YouTube, so essentially a fragrance YouTuber, but then he has decided to go the extra mile of actually becoming a self-taught perfumer, which I find to be extremely impressive and incredible. A lot of YouTubers, you know, tend to then work with a specific brand or commission a perfumer to create whatever it is that they envision, but nope, this guy has actually taught himself how to create perfumes. And I find it so inspiring. And this is the kind of story that would kind of inspire me to maybe perhaps pursue that path down along the road. Perhaps, you know, it's kind of a growing thought in my head. These are for the most part EDPs and extrait concentrations. I know nothing about them. I don't even know the names of these. I have seriously steered clear from knowing anything about these perfumes. I don't know what materials the perfumer works with. All I know is that these have been raved about, and I have been so excited to try them for a very long time. It actually took 2 shipments of these samples for these to reach me from the US, and now they're finally here. So I have very, very high hopes. Please do not disappoint, okay? So first sample is this unknown specimen. There are 8 perfumes in total, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna show all of my reactions to all 8, but we will see in the actual final video. So blindfold on. So the purpose of the blindfold, as you know, is it helps me with my senses, basically. When you shut off one sense, it strengthens others, and you know, it allows me to actually feel the experience of the perfume without distractions of looking around and looking at you guys in the camera. Okay, floral off the bat. Very pretty. This smells like a yellow floral to me. It has citruses, of course, to begin. Very complex, actually. It has some herbal qualities that are coming through, so it's turning a little bit fougere. I sense a little bit of lavender. It's a blooming yellow or white floral. The floral is sweetening. It's actually becoming a little bit more jasmine-like. But there are a lot of things going on here. It's almost like you have a spirit that's also involved in the fragrance. There's a certain sharpness coming through. It smells fougere-esque, floral fougere, and I like it. Very wearable and beautiful and complex. Mon Oasis. My Oasis. Okay. Yeah, I could see how that could be an Oasis. What do we have next? This one. Okay, let's do this corner. Actually, I think I'm gonna run out of space. Ooh. Okay, First Blast actually reminds me of Womanity, which I used to have. Like, the dry down of a Womanity. Ooh, this is powerful. This is powerful. This has an oceanic vibe with fruitiness, you know, reminiscent of Womanity. But let's stop comparing fragrances. I keep saying I'm tired of doing that. But yeah, this smells fruity and oceanic at the same time. I'm not sure if it's my personal cup of tea, but I understand the direction of this fragrance. Let's see which one it is. Makai. Makai. Okay, so next we have this one. So this one to me right off the bat reminds me of a bundle of beetroots that you've just bought from the farmer's market or whichever market. You know, when you get the bundle of the beetroots together, it's very, very earthy, extremely earthy, and I can smell it from here. Like, it's actually quite pungent, and I think it could be off-putting to some people, but personally, I love it. It smells like soil. So it smells like you have that bundle of beetroots and you're smelling the outside of it. So it's the outside layer of the beetroot. And then you're peeling off that outer layer and you're coming closer towards the center of the beetroot. I don't know why, but I just think beetroot. So it's like the core of the beetroot is coming out. It really is interesting. This could be some sort of floral that's popping through, but it's like this juicy core that's wet. And I think about that dark red color that is coming through and blending in with the outer that has that dirt around it. These are definitely dirty beetroots. You have not washed them. It's just very interesting. It's becoming more and more green as it progresses. So it started off extremely earthy. Now it's going greener, fresher. And like I said, it's one of those very strong to the nose, you know, very pungent, sharp, and earthy. I want to know what this is. Vetû de Vert. Okay, so it has green in the name. It's meant to be a green fragrance. I'll have the notes here. Next. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side. Trying to go through these quickly because there are so many. And like I said, maybe I'll shorten it to like 6 of them. Whoo! I can barely smell actually that last one. 2 sprays of that last one. I assume it's an extrait because, wow. I've already pretty much reached peak olfactory experience. So let's see. Okay. I know what this is. This is oud. This is woody, obviously, but it also has a slight aromatic quality. I assume that the perfumer enjoys aromatic fragrances based on what I've been smelling so far. Still very sharp, linear, kind of pissy oud. On the dark side, I envision dark tree bark. This one isn't very complex at the time being. This could change. Okay, I'm gonna wait a little bit with this one and come back to it. Okay, so I guess we only have the trusty shoulders left. Okay, this is completely different from the rest. What I can say about these is that they're all quite different, you know? You kind of get different options for your fragrance wardrobe depending on what it is that you need. I wouldn't say they have a similar style. You can smell that they're artisanal. They have something about them that gives you that handmade vibe. You don't have that posh smell of, you know, what I like to call the French perfumery. This does smell artisanal. Lots of spice, clove, cardamom, warm spices. It kind of smells like you're about to put together a chai tea, but it's like the raw ingredients of it. It actually smells like you've melted together the ingredients of a chai and coffee bean. So you're trying to create a fusion of Indian and Guatemalan, I don't know. Okay, it's getting softer. It was very strong to begin with, heavy on the spices. Now it's getting a bit softer. The ingredients are blending. It's harder to kind of pick them apart. And yeah, this is nice. It's quite cozy, you know? It's like a cozy drink in your hand. So let's see actually what this one is, because I think I have a good idea of what it smells like. De Toma a Zouma, de Toma a Toma. Some sort of poem. I don't really know what it means, but cool. Maybe it's what this is. I don't know what this is, but, or what they're trying to construct with perfume, but okay. I could definitely see myself wearing this because I love chai scents and I love, you know, spices. So one more for the other shoulder. Ooh, that one actually got more than one spray. That got 2 sprays. So I think I need to like give it a little, ooh, I forgot the blindfold. Okay, I think I need to give it a second because when I go too close too soon, it burns my nose. So, okay, this smells fruity. It's kind of, yeah, it's fizzy. It's interesting. This I was not expecting. It smells just exactly like fruit sherbet powder that you're licking from your finger. It's powdery, it's kind of fizzy. It's making me thirsty or hungry. I want a snack. And as you know, I'm very picky with, you know, edibles, gourmand fragrances. I usually do not want to smell like food myself. Food is for eating, in my opinion, but I can see the fun in it, you know? I can appreciate smelling it and then not wearing it. Yeah, fruity pop sherbet. I'm gonna come back to this one as well. It's getting more faint. I might have to respray. This is just fun. It smells like a fun tropically drink fizzy thing. I like it. What is it? Nectar Boise. Okay, this name I actually remember. I feel like people have this one on Instagram at least. Okay, yeah, I can see why. Okay, we only have 2 more. Where do I put these? Is the question. I'm gonna do the backs of my hands. Okay, we'll do right here. It's quite close to another one, but what you gonna do? Oh, okay, this is a good first impression. Okay, right at the beginning, it reminds me of how one of my favorite fragrances smells like, so hence that reaction. Kind of, oh, it's kind of incensey, airy, spicy, leathery, all of the things that I love in one. This smells very close to something that I really love, but I'm not gonna say what it is because unless it's a straight up clone, I'm not gonna say it, you know? Ooh, I love it. It's getting suedier though. It smells like a sandal right now. A nice leather sandal, supple leather, new, you know, doesn't smell like feet or anything, just that supple, delicious leather. Buttery and good. Classy, like this is a nice sillage, the type of sillage that would make me turn because it's unusual and cool, you know? It's cool without trying too hard to be cool because it is, I would say that it smells more finished than some of the rest of these. You know what I mean? Like when you smell something that smells kind of artisanal, sometimes I feel like, okay, you could maybe round that off somehow. This one feels a bit more rounded than some other ones. Am I wrong? Let's see. Murmure Chypré. Okay, it's a Chypré. No wonder I like it. I love a sheep. A leathery sheep. You got me. But yeah, let's try not to be too biased. This one's my favorite out of the lot at the moment. But there are a lot of nice tropical fruity options for those of you who like that. Next. Last one. Oh my goodness, it's coming to an end. This is like, it gives me anxiety when I come to the end of a sample session because I just want to keep on going, but obviously it's not good for your nose. Please do not try more than 10 fragrances at a time. I would say even 8 is good. Like, and most times try 1 at a time, like really give everything its proper chance. But this is the very last one. I don't know what the name is again. And I'm so excited to try it because I know I have found at least one here that I'm going to be buying after this. Woo, you have to give it to the perfumer. You are gonna get your money's worth with these fragrances. You're not gonna need a lot of sprays, and chances are not a lot of people are gonna be wearing these because, you know, it's a less known brand, all of that. Okay, so this one smells kind of chalky at first. It smells kind of, how do I put this? It smells like chalk powder that's been burnt. There's a little bit of sweetness to it as well. It smells like, seriously, I just envision chalk that has been burnt and you're getting some of that smoke coming out of it. Whew, I need to like breathe in, breathe out without smelling it for a little bit. This is the 8th one after all. It's not the first one. Yeah, this is definitely a smoky veil with some sweetness popping through in the middle. I don't think it's floral. It smells more like some sort of fruit, but I can't figure out what that is. Fruits are never really, you know, a note in perfumery. It's always some sort of accord because you can't really extract oils from a fruit. But it smells more incensey than anything, I would say. Like if I were to categorize this, it's becoming a bit more churchy. Yeah, a bit churchier, a bit colder. It's a nice incense. Simple. Like it. Voile d'encens. Okay, so it is an incense fragrance from the name. That's all I really know. Haven't looked these up again. I will have the notes here after I reveal each one. But these were my first impressions of MOTIF OLFACTIF. I will be purchasing something after this, 100% guaranteed. I love to support small businesses. And I think that a person who has gone through the trouble of becoming a perfumer themselves, they get more street credit to me than somebody who has commissioned a perfumer. So I will be supporting. Please leave any requests that you have for videos for me down below. I know that these first impressions aren't everyone's cup of tea, but I love doing them personally, and I only ever pick brands that I have been like seriously excited to try and that I know will elicit some sort of reaction from me. So I'm not gonna be doing first impressions of anything that I think is gonna be boring or, you know, same old, same old. And there are a lot of brands like that, trust me. So thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about my reactions. Have you tried MOTIF OLFACTIF? I would love to know. And what other brands like these should I try? I have Hiram Green next on my list. And I will see you later. Bye.